ask you, what is better than one 350Z? Two 350Zs? Yep, there's the new project, and I'm gonna explain everything that's gonna happen with it in just a second. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Why did I get another 350Z? I already have an LS swapped one. Well, my LS swap car right now has way too much time, way too much money, and frankly, it has just like too much nostalgia to it. I have done so much with this car, and so many people know so much about me about this car that I don't want to destroy it anymore. I mean, it's a fully built, purpose-built drift car. Yeah, the ass end is in the air for a reason. I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, I needed another car that I can make smog legal. You know, I'm in California and I want to be able to drive. I want to drive every day. I don't want to have to wait for a track day. I want to be able to drive 350Zs around. And so I picked up this new shell. I have a lot of plans for this, to be honest. I want it to be a smog legal, street legal, registered drift car. Much how this started out, actually. When I got this car, it was built for the track, but it was completely smog legal. It was registered, and I had a lot of fun driving it. And so I am going to do that with the new car. Huge shout out to RX-7 Mike. He's the one that hooked me up with this deal. I got it for almost next to nothing, considering you guys know how bad the 350Z drift tax markup is. But let me kind of show you a little walk around of the car. I know what you're thinking. It looks pretty whooped, but look, it's even still registered till August. Clean title. Kid never even like said anything to the insurance about it. But here you go. There's only one thing that is really wrong with it. You can see it got kind of smashed up. New windshield, hood, fenders, not a big deal. However, the frame rail is bent. But not that big of a deal. I actually have already come to terms with what's going on with that and talked to my good friends over at CHECK.IT.OUT and Mr. Shelby. Thank you guys for the new parts, new frame rails. They were cut off, and they're gonna be going on that car, re-welded on. So actually at some point during this build series, you'll see Mr. Sheldon. I don't know if you guys follow him. I'm gonna link his description right here. Check him out. If you haven't seen him, let me drop a few clips of him right now. Yeah, the man's a badass. So he's really good at welding. I have welders. I'm not really good at welding. So I'm gonna have him come over. We're gonna chop this thing up and we're gonna make it back to OEM spec. So now that I'm out of breath, let me tell you guys about what's gonna be going on for this car. You guys can see there's no suspension on it, no brakes, no fender. It's got some kind of whooped side skirt splitters. No rear rotors. If I open this up, you can see the airbags have deployed. All in all, it's a full interior car though. Door panels look pretty good. I do plan on keeping this kind of like front half, kind of like I have my Z. I think I'm going to be removing the carpet because there will be a roll cage in here. Like I said, I do want to set it up for tandem for drifting, but everything else on it's pretty clean. This fender's beat up, needs a new windshield, new hood. I mean, those are all things that I was gonna replace anyway. And so what I plan on doing is I am doing another VQ engine. However, my good friends over at Vortec, I don't know if you guys remember this car. But I loved my Vortec. And I know a lot of people have had problems with it. I know they've had belt slip, but it's smog legal, bolt-on 430 horsepower, and it makes all the cool noises. And I miss drifting with a supercharger, to be completely honest. Like, don't get me wrong, the LS car is powerful, it's fun, the response is incredible, it's a lot of like amazing feelings, but there's also no other feeling like a Vortec supercharged DE. So I'm gonna be going back to that. Another reason why I picked up this car, to be completely honest, is because I want to be able to branch out and enhance my relationship with other companies. And so I figured a build that you guys see from the ground up, literally whooped, sitting here. You see the rock sitting behind the tire? There's literally no brakes, no anything with this car. It's gonna be a build from the ground up. I mean, it's a shell car, but I'm excited to do it, and I have never really done it. My car has always been a running car. It's just been parts changed, engine changed, wheels changed, but it was a full, complete car. So this is gonna be my opportunity to be able to work, like I said, some relationships with some new companies, companies that I really stand by, and I would love to have like a partnership, work on my sponsorships and stuff like that. So if any of you guys out there are willing and know anybody that you know, are looking to get new brand ambassadors or something along those lines, I would love to work with you. There's a lot of good companies that I really stand by, that I really do love. I'll be reaching out with them probably within the next week to send out not really a resume, but a letter to be able to introduce myself and, you know, let them all know this is what's going on, this is what I want to do, and this is the build that it will be going on. So yeah, I mean, I'm super excited about it. I have kind of big plans for this. I do kind of want to keep it stock body. I don't know if I should go wide body. Y'all let me know what you think. Drop a comment, drop it down below. Let me know, you know, if you guys have ideas that maybe I haven't thought of. But I'm excited about this, and I'm super excited to be able to build a car from the ground up and watch the transformation. I think today what we're probably going to do is probably start cleaning it up, pulling some of the crap out of it, and seeing kind of where we can go, kind of get some inspiration on what we're going to be doing. Okay, and to go over why my car's in the air right now, you can see I already had started accumulating a bunch of parts for the new car, but under here there is no more exhaust. Big shout out to my brother from another mother. Mike gave me his exhaust off of his 350Z. If you guys haven't seen his 350Z or the last couple of videos about what he's done to it, please go check it out. It is so sick. And I'm lightweight jealous. However, I am very thankful that he is just turning over his old parts for me, helping me out with my new build. So his old exhaust, his dual tip, is actually gonna be going on this car, and that's why I have this all like pulled up and the old one off. Also, like I just showed you guys, there's no anything under that car. There's no diff, there's no exhaust, there's no anything. So I have the exhaust off of this car right now, will be going on this new white build. If you guys like heard some of my old videos with the supercharger on it, it sounds amazing through that exhaust. And I really wanted to recreate that sound because it was like none other. VQs have a really bad rap for being like very, very trumpet sounding, and I don't want that, especially with a supercharger. So I'm gonna use what I know works, what I have at hand, and I'm gonna put it on this car. So you guys will also see that happen, you know. The shocks actually work on this car. All right, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of crap in here, old headlight stuff. I think I'm gonna clean all this out. Probably throw away all of it. I do plan on removing the Z-bar like in my other Z, and I'll be welding in a roll cage. Okay, so you guys know that I have massive amounts of VQ stuff, so any of this crap that's in here, we don't need to use, so we'll be throwing it away. Maybe that ballast I can use though. Here I go. Hold on. My hoarding ass might have spoke too soon. All right, I'm gonna save the ballast. Hold on. Okay, so this is what the trunk's looking like now. I have some wires here, cut some extra stuff, set up for some radio wire, speaker wire, that type of stuff. I'll be pulling that out. I'm not gonna have any stereo in here. This will be a dedicated drift street car, and I don't really need music, to be honest. So I do need a vacuum in here. I'm gonna pull these things out, kind of clean it up, and then get ready to cut this out. I'm not going to cut this out today, but I do plan on removing the Z-bar and relocating another bar, actually that will be lower, like a lower center of gravity, and will also tie into the roll cage, but we're going to do that later. Okay, next we can start up in here. You can see it's kind of gross. It doesn't matter how many times I pull this damn trash can up. For those of you who have never been to my house, this driveway is insanely steep. I know on camera it probably doesn't look as steep, but it's nuts, and that's the only thing I hate about this house. Anyway, I found this plate, super clean, can go up on the wall in the office because I won't be putting that on. So start pulling this out. You can see it does have like some mold, some kind of nasty stuff from sitting. Look at that. Ugh. But thankfully all this crap's going away. I am gonna leave the headliner in this one. I think nothing's really for certain, so I don't really know, but it's pretty clean. And if I can keep it, I will. The only thing is on my other car, I have my roll cage come across and I actually have a dimpled eye plate that's welded to the roof that made it insanely strong and stiff. And I kind of want this car to feel the same way. So I might take it out, but for right now, I'm gonna leave it in. I'm gonna take the carpet out, pull these disgusting seats out. This I maybe can salvage. This I'm keeping. I don't know. We're gonna go through this. Okay, as you can see, all kinds of crap coming out of this car. However, I was gonna take the seats out so that way I can start tearing the carpet out and start cleaning some of this stuff up. However, there's no battery and I don't have an IPDM in here either. So since these are electric seats, I might have to like jump it from the Prius, see if I can just get the seats to move forward, because these are all the way back and I can't get to the bolts, the 14s that hold the seats in. I did take this out. I am gonna see if I can remove this cover. I need to get a new one of those. Other than that, everything's starting to get cleaned up. There's a ton of wiring in here. I started cleaning up this. Underneath here, there's like a whole bunch of wiring for the Sirius XM satellite radio stuff. So I'm gonna start pulling that stuff out. There's also this little thing that's probably running. That's probably what this one is right here. So yeah, so I'm gonna start cleaning up some of the wiring stuff. We are kind of running out of daylight. I do need to rinse this thing off because it's disgusting sitting here. So I might do that first. Remove this block. Figured I'd prop the hood up, start cleaning out some of the engine bay stuff. It's really dirty, really nasty, dusty, not how I like it. All right, that should be good enough. Okay, so you can see now the inside's all nice and white, cleaned up. Engine bay is about ready to go. Look at that. Even cleaned off the steering rack. No more crap. I need to get the AC stuff out of here. But other than that, this will be done. I'm thinking about pulling this fender off right now. There's none on the other side, and I need to change the, man. Do you guys hear that? That was terrible. Like, distracted me. Anyway, need to pull this off. I need to change the hinges on here, pull the hood off, but I think I'm gonna leave the hood on here so that way it covers the stuff, at least for right now. And then I think we're gonna wrap it up for today. I really wanted to just get started on this, start cleaning, kind of figuring out what I'm gonna need, where I'm gonna go with it. And I mean, we kind of got a lot done just for a quick, you know, intro. Hey, this is the new car and stuff that's going on with it. So I hope you guys are excited about this. I'm super excited about this. So I'm gonna kind of clean this up a little bit and then we're gonna wrap this video up. Okay, and because I can't stop, I'm like getting super excited about this project. I want to let you know that I took out the passenger airbag, and I wanted to show you, since I am documenting this whole process, kind of everything that went on. There is a screw here and there is a 10 up here when you take this door down, and then this pops out like that. This plate will be attached to here. There's two 10s that you pull it off, and then there's a 12 that holds the airbag in, and then there's a screw, and a screw, and then this whole plate lifts off. So if you get a car where the airbag has deployed, that's how you take it off. It looks like that. And then I'll just have to get a new one. I'm not gonna be putting an airbag in this because I am gonna put the race seats in, the harnesses, the roll cage, and all of that. I don't need airbags anymore. Same with this. I'll be getting like an NRG steering wheel or something detachable along those lines. So I won't be needing an airbag in there either. But I wanted to show you guys every step of the way, document the whole process, because I'm super stoked on this. I just can't even wait to keep, you know, going on it. So anyway, that's where we're at with this. I think we're gonna call it a day. Okay, so for today, we're wrapping it up. I don't have anything else I can do on this car right now. I need to do some research. I need to order some parts. I need to talk to some people, but I'm stoked on this build. And I know you guys are gonna be following along and loving every minute of it. And if you guys have ideas, shout them out to me. Let me know what you guys have. I'd love to build this car with you, show you every step of the way that I can, and hopefully make some how-tos out of it as well. So, I don't know. I can't wait to get started. I'm super antsy on it. And I'm super antsy to get this thing ready to go. Mike and I have the drive next week down to the society meet. So we got a lot of things planned. So I know I've been really bad about posting. Mike even got on my ass about it yesterday, and you know, super thankful for him to be able to like push me. And I mean, he's right, I need to post way more. And you know, I miss y'all. I miss talking with y'all. So I've just been super slammed, a lot of customer jobs, a lot of things going on, trying to help Mike get ready for the society thing also. So I apologize. I'm sorry. So anyway, this new build, this day-to-day stuff, everything that's gonna be going on, I'm gonna keep posting and let you guys know that things are changing. So still, I can't wait to do all this. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys know that there are big things coming, a lot more coming, and thank you guys for the support. I've missed y'all. Much love.